What's up, people? Tonight I want to talk about something that be on my mind all the time. About y'all know me. All the other videos that I do, I talk about Christianity and stuff. But one of the main number one people I don't like is people who pretend to just pretend in general. You know what I mean? Try to find ways to manipulate you, and you know what I mean. You see people like that, and they're good at it. You know, for especially for those people who have been in the game for quite a while. I'm talking about religious people, and this is what religious people do. This is their game, and this is their stick. This is what they do, and I don't trust them. You know, I just don't. Religious people have, you know, games. Like they want to talk about the scammers. They just as bad as the scammers, or worse than the scammers. Because think about a scammer. Well, they do have some religious scammers. You know, when they call you on the phone and they doing business with you, or they try to do business with, they're gonna come up with something real good. And you're gonna be like, what's the catch? Yeah, that's how it be. And a lot of people in the Christian church take your and then they take your Christianity for a weakness. They take your Christian your Christian your godliness, or your God-like heart, or you have a godly heart. Let's say you have a godly heart. That's the word I'm looking for. And when they know that, they try to play on that. And it's a lot of people like that. You know what I mean? Slavery has really messed us up. It really did a lot of damage to us, to the point to where a lot of us as a people of color ain't gonna come back from it. We just, the minds is just destroyed, But I hate fake people. I don't know another way to put it. You see what I'm saying? I hate when the people pretend to or try to manipulate you, knowing something ain't right. You know what I mean? Or manipulating you is, I don't know, convincing you, or whatever they say. They make a make believe that is true. You know what I mean? They know what to do is to get you. They know what to do. And if you don't watch it, you'll fall for it. You'll fall for that junk. And that's why I don't deal with religious people. I had to come out of it. I hate that I spent most of my life into religion and stuff, and I fear God, and I love the Most High God, and I do everything I can and try to fear Him and keep His commandments and stuff. But Christianity ain't nothing but, that's all it is a scam. It's another way to manipulate you into having a mindset in the way that your slave master wants you to have a mindset. You know what I mean? It's all about control. Christianity and all that stuff, it's all about control. Now, we was taught that the Bible is the white man's book. I was one of them. But I really discovered that when the Europeans came over here and conquered the Indians and stuff, they robbed them. They robbed us of our real God and religion. They robbed us of our God and religion and gave us They took and enforced the Greeks' customs on us, the Greek religion. They enforced Christianity upon us. That's the best way I can say it. You see what I'm saying? And Rome had such a power and influence. They had so much power and influence. And until people followed the customs because of the Romans, because their power, they had a lot of power, they had a lot of influence. And that's how they manipulated people into following them. The Roman Catholic Church is a great manipulator. You know what I mean? Why do you think they can have pedophilia in the church? Why do you think they can have all that pedophilia? Circumcising little boys, call themselves circumcising and trying to put spirit. See what they did? They took some lies of Christianity and they took the real and they mixed a little real and they mixed some lies with Christianity. All this stuff, you'll find it directly in your own Bible. The same Bible that you sit and let sit on your grandma's shelf and dust. But you know, a lot of people ain't trying to hear that. All they want to be about is making noise and jumping up. But when you when them laws come out, they ain't trying to hear that. Our people ain't willing to do it. You know, they still got Caesar Borgia in their mind. You know, that's Pope Alexander VI's son. Caesar Borgia and Pope Alexander VI's son is the one that got all these, that Caesar Borgia, which is his son, Pope Alexander VI's son. The Caesar Borgia is up in all these churches, which is a homosexual. Caesar Borgia is a homosexual. And that's who our people still got in their mind. They still got that image of the white God, the Roman gods. All of them was white. They still got that in their mind. Our people still got the image of loving their enemies, loving the white man. They do. They got that, they still got the image in their head. And when you tell them is to do their own research, they so used to being in a docile state of mind until they just don't care. They feel fun, they feel more comfortable following the Greek, they love the ways of the Greek customs. Our people do. You can tell by the way they talk, by the way they walk, all that stuff. Yeah. So our people, they just come in a manipulation, and Christianity come in all shape, forms, and fashions. It do. It comes in all shape, forms, and fashions. And our people, they just excuse me, they just comfortable with they comfortable with being deceived. Yeah, they comfortable with just being lied to, no matter what you tell them. And then they want to sit up and say they love God at the same time. Really? Get out of here. You love your God like you say you do. You would do research. When you talk to people about generation and genetic, I don't want to be talking to nobody like that. How you going to expect God, the Most High God, to do something for you, and you sitting up and you hating when a person come out with the truth, but you boom, and you jump up and down and holler and boom gospel every week and blowing the speakers out on Sunday morning. I'm just saying it like that. You know, you get the point. Blowing our speakers out on Sunday morning, or on Saturday, or whatever day you go to church, or whatever high holy day you go to church on. Just sit up there and do all of that. And the biggest hypocrites out. But they don't want to hear it. Like I'm plain talking about the stuff that's going on. They don't want to hear that. They despise every word that comes out my mouth. They think it don't make sense. They do. They think it don't make sense. Yep. So I'm gonna see y'all tonight. Peace and love to my people of color, and I'm out. Peace.